I am here today to talk about to talk about the stats and tell you like the backstory of Hagnar. He doesn't have a last name yet. I should okay. Hagnar, the kobold old rogue. And also show you the stats. Just a quick refresher for you guys. Hagnar is my character in my campaign. I know I'm the dungeon master, but like I kind of also want to have a character too. He's not that powerful. He only has 15 health at level 2 as like Gray has 19, Griff has 23, and Avery has 24. I'm hoping that that the other guys will do something like this for their characters, like tell you guys the backstory and stuff. However, yeah, and like also show stats and stuff and spells. Honestly, for Gray, I've just been choosing the spells because he's too lazy to. and yeah, and he's not really that good at reading or math. Anyway. So first off, stats. For everyone else, I just oh yeah, sorry, it's backwards. This is video. Yeah, sorry about that. Strength is 10, dexterity is 18, constitution is 16, intelligence is 12, wisdom is 16, and charisma is 11. As I said, he's a kobold rogue. He is good at stealth and acrobatics. He has a dagger, and his speed is 30 feet. His AC is 14 because he's not wearing any armor, but his dexterity bonus is 4, so he's kobolds are normally quite dexterable. For him, I did not roll. I took the basic kobold stats and modified them a little bit. I think. Yeah, like I said, his HP is 15. He speaks Common and Draconic, which are like normal kobold languages that like most kobolds speak. And since his intelligence is +1, I get to choose another language for that. Which I chose Undercommon because why not? Why not? Actually, I might change that maybe. I don't know. His sanity level sanity is something I'm doing. It's gonna be fun. Is 15. So for sanity level, what I'm doing is if you make a sanity saving throw, you have to roll on a d20. You have to beat 15. Oh well, for he has to beat 15, or else he's gonna get some form of madness. It depends on what like the situation is, whether it being short term, long term, or permanent. He has claws because I imagine kobolds with claws. Avery also has claws. Griff will get a claw attack soon. Right, I still gotta change bite from 1d6 to 1d8 for him. His passive perception is 13, and that's it for his stat sheet. Keep in mind this video is not scripted, so I'm either pulling the backstory out of memory or I'm making it up on the spot. So yeah, let's get started with his backstory. Well, it's not really a backstory, it's more like, anyway. He was always a servant of King Rathmar. Wait, how old should he be? I don't know how old he is. I'm gonna need to think of that I'm gonna think of that later. Yeah, he was always a servant of King Rathmar. He is one of the oldest in his family. Eventually, later, he'll get like a really powerful weapon. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's associated with the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim. It's associated with the Dark Brotherhood from the Elder Scrolls franchise. It's so overpowered, actually. Oh, after this I should do a video on my magic items I made up. Actually, that's a good idea. Um, so, yeah, um, yeah, he doesn't have a last name yet, because kobolds in his family are, their last name is, either chosen or given to them. It's, related to, like, something they're good at or, like, known for. Like, his older sister, who died from a Medusa, and, her name, was Robin. Her last name was DeBank. So she was Robin DeBank, and Hagnar, and she was really good at it too. Her and Hagnar were quite close. So when Robin was killed by Medusa, Hagnar, well, he hates Medusas now. Mm-hmm. Uh, he is his family, his kobold family. There's a few kobold families, like, well, like, I want to say 3 in no, maybe 5 in total in the in the kobold city under the castle. And so yeah, his family, it's like closest to Rathmark. He has his brother, and his father is in the king's court. So that's quite a powerful position, actually. He Hagnar himself, personality traits. I should write that down. He's easily annoyed. Sometimes he can be quite humorous. When he's annoyed, he's quite rude. Rude. You know, he finds it, like, agonizing to watch someone, like, fail at something he's really good at, such as picking locks. So, like, he doesn't really let people pick locks, so, because he finds it agonizing, because he doesn't like watching them fail. It's, what else? What else about him? His like goal, he wants to prove himself to the king. Like, that's his ideal, I guess. I will make, you know, there's 3 kinds of rogues. I'm gonna make him an assassin, because, like, I read about that kind of stuff, and it's pretty awesome. I know there's, like, trickster rogue and thief, but like assassin, yeah. What else? He has one. He has his dagger count is all of them. He has, like, infinite daggers. Wait, no, actually, no. Well, maybe. No, he has 3 daggers. He has 3 daggers. If he throws if he throws all 3 of them, they can, like, appear in his hand again. It's, yeah. He eventually, I plan to multi-class him into a cleric and ranger, because they're cool. Why I decided to kobold rogue? Well, I really like kobolds. I wanted at least one person in the party to be a kobold. Also, no one really wanted to be a rogue, so I made him a rogue, because I find that they're probably quite important. Just a sec. I'm just letting go in from the backyard. I will be. Yeah, I feel rogues are quite important for, like, picking locks and sneaking in things and hiding. Cody, you wanted to come in? Yeah, there's Cody. Yeah, I feel like they're quite important, and no one else really wanted to be a rogue, so you know, why not? I have my own character. and no one else wanted to be a kobold, and I wanted at least one person in the party to be a kobold. So yeah, kobold rogue. Also, I find it. I like the idea of a kobold rogue. Actually, a tiny little dragon person as an assassin. Just a sec, catching my breath. So yeah, he would do like anything for the royal family. He. What's his intelligence? 12. His wisdom's quite high. And because he's a rogue, so he's like good at spotting things. Yeah, his dexterity is high because like he's a rogue. Their dexterity is normally high, and he's a kobold. Normally a kobold's dexterity is 16. For a winged kobold, it is 17. I decided 18 because like everyone else I think has 18 and something. So sure, dexterity. What else? What else should there be? I don't know. I want to at least one thing more about him. I have some cool magic items for him. I plan to like eventually give him a robe of the manta ray because I think that would look good on him. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. I might do like a part 2 or something if I think of anything more. Like I said at the beginning, I hope that everyone else does something with like their character, like a backstory thing. Because you probably want to hear their backstory. However, they might do it in my campaign sometime. I don't know. Oh, also, Avery, Griff is multi-classing into Barbarian right now. Avery, multi-class for his 2nd level into Warlock. So he's a Necromancer Warlock. Griff is a Druid Barbarian. Anyway, like Subscribio. If you haven't seen the first 2 episodes of my campaign, please watch them. Remember, there's in the order episode 0.5, then episode 1. I guess bye for now.